Greetings, River Lady here. It's in the low 20s and it's windy and cold, and we got 8 inches of snow. And just this past Saturday, it was in the high 50s, and the ducks kicking up the breeze isn't helping the temperature at all. So Saturday I was dreaming of spring coming and little shoots sticking up out of the ground, and now I'm dreaming of a hot cup of tea. So come in the house with me, and we'll leave the ducks to their corn, and I'll show you my wish list for my 2022 garden. Let's go! Before I get this little tea party started, I want to say that I am not being paid by any of the companies that I mentioned. These are not paid endorsements, and I will put links, however, to the companies and to places where you can find information about the plants I mentioned in the description box below. Okay, let's get this little tea party started. First up on my wish list is this new hot pink hibiscus out of Proven Winners. It's part of the Summerific series, and this one is called Edge of Night, and it is supposed to have these hot pink flowers on an almost black glossy foliage, according to the website. Anyway, it's a compact plant, which is perfect for me because I'm running out of gardening space. So I think I'm going to add this hibiscus to my shopping list or my shopping wish list. Next up is a new sedum that's on the market out of Proven Winners, and it's called Coral Jade. And this little plant, it's only supposed to get about 18 inches in height on sturdy stems, which is wonderful because sedum tends to flop. But as long as it gets some decent sun, maybe 4 hours of sun, little plant doesn't care the soil conditions. In fact, doesn't want it to be rich or moist. I think this is the perfect plant to brighten up my garden. Of the new yarrow plants that are on the market this year for 2022, I have 2 that have drawn my attention. The first is Sassy Summer Taffy out of Walter's Gardens, and this is a taller version of the yarrow plants. This one gets up to about 32 inches in height. Still needs full sun. I just think the pink flowers are stunning. The second yarrow I am really excited about. First off, Layla by Eric Clapton was one of my favorite songs when I was a teenager. It still is. Anyway, Layla is part of the Song Siren series, and it was created by Darwin Perennials. I know I'm getting excited thinking about the song and the plant. And look at it. It has these hot pink flowers. And I love yarrow. I love the fact that they rebloom. I love the fact that they're sturdy. Layla, the plant, not the song, is not as tall as Summer Sassy, so this plant will pair well in front of the Summer Sassy with the 2 families of pinks playing off each other. I think that will be a beautiful addition to a sunny area of my garden. Next up is a hydrangea, a Macrophylla mophead hydrangea. Of course I have to have a new hydrangea, and it is called Magical Allure, and it is out of Plants Nouveau Nursery. Dark, almost black leaves with soft pink tones in the florets. Oh gosh, I have a pink theme going this year. Even though last summer I said I'm not buying any more anemones because they tend to take over my gardens, I think I'd like to add Satin Doll Blush to my garden. It's out of Terra Nova Nurseries, and supposedly this anemone, I have to keep saying that right, is small, compact, and it doesn't run as much. And it's so dang pretty. Next on my shopping wish list is Stand By Me Lavender. It's a type 3 clematis. It's not a vine clematis, it's a bush clematis, so it doesn't do the twiny, climby thing that most clematis vines do. This grows on new wood, so I can just cut it down in the early spring and then enjoy lots of bell-shaped purple blossoms. Moving on to roses, I would like to get a pink rose that's very fragrant, and I'm thinking of Pretty Lady out of Weeks Roses, but I'll pretty much take any nice pink rose I can find. This rose bush would be planted in honor of my 16-year-old cat that I had to put to sleep in 2021, and her name was Cleopatra. She was a great tuxedo cat, and she needs a rose bush. I'd like to add a couple of cardinal plants to my garden, especially by the retaining wall. I love them because they attract hummingbirds and they don't mind getting their feet wet, which is an area of my yard that does tend to flood lately. The new cardinal plant on the market is out of Proven Winners, and it is called Vulcan Red, and it has these dark leaves. Not sure I like it. I think I like the brighter leaves of the traditional cardinal plants. I'll have to give it some thought. I have always wanted First Edition's Strawberry Sundae Panicle Hydrangea. I absolutely love this Panicle Hydrangea. However, Plants Nouveau has come out with Magical Ruby Snow, which is very similar. It has this white area at the top and this blush pinkish area at the bottom as the panicles mature. I don't know which one to get. I still like the other one, but I like this one too. And I don't think I can afford both, and I'm running out of garden space. I'm going to have to do some soul searching to make this decision. Okay, last plant. I'm thinking of getting another winterberry bush for the birds, and I'm looking at Magical Winter Jewel. It's out of Plants Nouveau, but it does need a pollinator, and I think I'd like to hold out and get a holly bush that doesn't need pollinator, but I definitely have to get another holly bush because I have a lot of birds. Okay, I think I've done enough damage, virtually anyway. I might not even be able to afford half of these plants. Anyway, post in the comments what type of plants you want to buy for 2022, and I'll leave you with a shot of one of my gardens from 2021. I thank you for watching and being with me on this little virtual tour, and I wish you happy gardening.